With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it...
Best! He scored!
Cê é louco, hein,
They would
meu?
have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was
Pô,
very kind of him to oblige so
se
early.
deixar pro Best já era, filho.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Foi pro meu amigo.
Messi. Now it's Maradona. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele. And it's Messi. Now it's Pele. That's good running with the ball.
Ah, foi mal, velho.
There's
Sim,
some great
running.
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard scooting forward. There's a sharp little ball here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's come to nothing. And he can clear it away. Pele can see things others simply cannot. And he's let fly.
Parece foi mal, velho.
That caused a fair bit of
Levando
alarm.
mais alto.
They've
Bom.
certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time.
Esse cara tava já vindo, entendeu?
The way the ball arrived.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's
Isso
a
aí, eu
foul, no two ways about it.
acho.
Yellow or red? It is red.
Isso, né? É.
Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Argentina are down to 10 men.
Nossa, logo o Vieira foi expulso, mano. Esse cara. Tá ligado.
And this is McManaman. Valverde is on
Ih,
to
mano,
this.
demora. Já peguei de primeira, Ju. Usar.
Santos with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Ah, foi mal, velho.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Eu tenho que enganar ele só, tá ligado?
He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's had it nicked away.
Merda.
Can he get on the end of this? And Messi!
Foi mal, velho.
It's a goal!
Ah,
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
See?
Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's nice. Best!
Filmada.
That is some save from Khan. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
Vai
sure.
snapar na pona.
Corner number 2 then. Sane is there to clear. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Batistuta. And this is Maradona.
Yep.
Pele. Here's Matheus Cunha. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Can he get it through? And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lovely feet. Shot could be on. That's tidy.
Ah, filmada.
Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Batistuta. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's
İlk
Messi.
demora hocam. İlk demora do Marlon değil mi?
Now it's Batistuta.
Verdade.
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he skips past his man. Pele. Zanetti. Messi. Out towards the flank. And this is McManaman. Chance! Rijkaard clears it away. Pele. He came in hard, very hard. Sane. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Sane is in a really good position out wide.
Os caras deu sorte, mano, aqui, nossa.
Se van a jugar 2
Ya.
minutos de compensación.
Essa ideia do jogo,
Maradona. Looking for options for movement. That's pretty
essa
clear.
ideia do
It is a
jogo,
foul.
velho.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just
Mexe,
stand
mexe.
by and concede a potential goal.
Também
It's
não
not a
meitaria.
great choice, Peter, but I think I do the
Sem
forward
mexer?
in that position.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi! And the pass is
Yeah.
intercepted. Quick look at his watch, and the referee
Ah,
whistles
tá.
for half-time.
Sim.
So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a
É que eu pensei
ton
que só eu
of
mexer,
difference,
pô.
but it hasn't been for the lack
Eu
of
sou o
trying.
líder, né?
Señoras y señores.
Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective
Aqui, cara.
approaches.
Wait,
Give
fair.
or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Assim, né? Ok? Então. Vamos cada vez. Aham.
Santos get the ball rolling for the second period.
Ah, defensor próximo.
Santos are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And Batistuta! Deftly away.
Não.
Brilliantly cut out. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Best looking to add to his goal. Oh, super ball. And the
Ah,
ball's
mano,
come
não tem
loose
coitado
here.
não, foi mal.
Oh, robust challenge.
Mosquei.
And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Driven in. Valverde gets it away. Messi. Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Messi.
Ah, olha, mano.
Walker defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Cara,
Great vision. Well timed. Excellent interception. Batistuta!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Best.
ah. Daí eu soltei o dedo da R2 e o cara vai que vai, mano. Tem jeito, velho. Ah, tá. Não, mas o. Sim. Mas com o tempo também dá, pô. É que isso lá aconteceu, mano. Hã? Tá mesmo, né? Peraí. Vou colocar o Kenny, vou fazer assim, ó. Pera aí. Ops. Tá, um cara. É que eu vou trocar todo mundo aqui, já. Tá todo mundo morrendo, velho.
Número
Acabou o
22,
pause. Caramba.
Messi. Número 14. Número 9. Entran. Número 19. Número
That
13.
pass isn't the best.
Número 7.
Eita.
Número
Kyle
17.
Walker.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Rashford. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mas pelo menos eu vou colocar o Kenny pra dar um gás lá e o Firmino Lopes e o Griezmann lá no mês. Cara, que bosta, mano.
He's having a pop. Santos perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next
Escurar até o Kenny.
substitution. Fermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's picked it up out wide.
Ah, foi mal, velho. Basta.
Alvarez. Zanetti gets over an intercept.
Esse cara aqui é chato, hein, mano.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Olha, tá dormindo.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
E é isso, mano.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Rashford.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Não,
Neither is
cara.
prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Que merda. Sim, sim.
Argentina
Aham.
have their second corner now.
Mirei lá pra trás, já, o maluco, o maluco chutou por aqui, mano. As ideias do
Decent
jogo.
chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. It's a throw-in. No way through. He'll try from distance.
Ah, mano.
Another one of football's and how moments.
Mano.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Alvarez. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And that's been won straight back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous
Ih, mano, passou
contest,
o pé.
but still no clear winner.
Listen,
He's going for goal!
Caralho, viado.
And
Esse cara tá
he
ofensivaço,
had
mano.
to, and yet he could not. They're up to 5 corners now. And that should get the job done. Park Ji-sung. He's having a hit! Oh,
Ih,
fine stop from the
Cê
keeper.
é
he
louco,
was
tio.
well placed to deal with that.
All
Me
hands on
ajeita.
deck for this one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ah, foi mal, viado.
Single with the
Levado
clearance.
um.
Pele, forever the opportunist. It's Griezmann!
Tres minutos
Não.
Loose now and they want to get it back.
Esses caras deu sorte, já. Eles deixam a gente atacar, viado.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Oh, well cut
Yeah,
out, no
man.
margin for error there at all.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Foot in. And here's Lopez. Griezmann. Showing good feet.
Ah, mano.
And
Continuado.
time is up. Well, nothing to separate the
Ah,
sides
não, hein?
in the end. Not for the want of desired drive
Desgraçado.
or determination. No complaints.
Deram
Any
sorte, hein?
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter,
Sim. Então. É. Só couro, tio. Aperta aí. É, do caga, não. Os caras não vão bem, pô. É mesmo. Pega uns banana todinho, filho. Ah, pô, esse cara aqui vai ser chato, hein? Caralho. 3 vezes, mano. Cuzão. O Bassuta não vem, viado. Caralho, mano. Não vem não. Não vem nada. Ah, é no meu time é mesmo. Então é mesmo. Verdade. É que eu treino ele pra ser meia, tá ligado? Essa aqui mexe, meu não. Ixi, o Zanetti. Ah, não, o Zanetti tá aqui. Valverde, ó. Coloca o Valverde. É, mete o Matheus com o centroavante. E aí. Que o time dos caras? Ah, pô, o time dos caras é bom, viado. Desgraça.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Things already rolling.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend? One that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world.
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
Ah, foi
He's
mal.
intervened well there.
Foi mal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ferry cuts out the pass.
Nossa, mano. Isso aí, Lucas
Gets it
Sabonete.
away.
Isso aí, Lucas, não sei, velho. Não, mas você.
Nothing significant to report
Ah, não
up to
não
this point,
botou, hein, mano.
but we are still very early in the game. Oh, he's butt shapes to shoot!
Nossa,
Goal!
matou os
Bayer
cabaçados, hein, mano.
Leverkusen! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Takes a shot!
É,
It's in!
aqui,
And
né?
once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Isso aí
Well,
foi.
if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in
Ah,
all
que
honesty.
demônio, João. Pô, o Mano
Santos
tomou
restore
tempão, mano.
parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop.
Sim.
Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is...
Berbatov!
Oh,
the
Robbie
ball's
matou,
run
viu?
loose here.
Botei.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. McManaman. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's in on goal. He's shifting, great chance!
Nossa, que golaço.
Santos!
Isso é louco, que
It
velho.
was coming. They
Bateu
have
os
their
pés.
reward. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Santos leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Crosses it in. It's a goal!
Isso é louco, tio. Só pegar a flecha no mequinho mesmo.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every
Ah,
department.
pô, gente.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Boa, é mesmo.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot goes for a shot!
Nossa.
Just
Bom,
cruising!
isso
They
é
are
louco.
cruising! And
Vai,
they're
não, pô.
threatening to fly away here. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of
Você
hesitation.
liga.
That is
Você
such a
mas
cool
não deu.
finish.
Santos palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Zico. Zico was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's nice. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for
foi
that
mal, velho.
earlier incident.
Yeah,
Eu
the
não vi o-
whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Lovely pass.
Cara,
but
foi
and a
mal, velho.
shot.
Foi mal, foi mal.
Oh, good
É que eu não
finish.
vi o cara ali atrás, João.
There
Maluquinho
was no
também.
getting to that. No getting to it at all. expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So could they be onto something here? McManaman gets into a good position. Silvestre
Yeah.
spots it and intercepts. Santos with the corner, there first.
Okay.
There's the shot!
Nossa,
And he's stuck it
ótimo.
away.
Bonetão, velho.
It's all
Cê é
becoming
louco.
so easy. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Não, a demora do
It's
Milhete pra
starting to look
tocar.
like a done deal now.
É louco, velho.
Zico. Mateus. It's a promising position. In towards the back. Getting up there!
Well, he's,
Cê é louco. Pô, que demora pra tocar, viado.
well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Santos up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be
Cê é
enough.
louco. Só foi. Já é. Tá, foi golaço, fi. Só de primeiro. Eu clipei aqui, você manda pros seus amigos lá, já nós jogando. Eu clipei aqui. Vamos lá.
Teremos uma substituição.
So we're underway for the second half. Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's McManaman. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. And he's definitely onside. Oh, he's been caught napping. McManaman has it out wide and in space. An instinctive delivery. And that has been cleared. Oh, shooting
Nossa,
chance!
falta, mano. Ah,
And for sure, that was
Falta,
not one
juiz.
of his best. Zanetti. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away. Real chance!
Nossa,
Well
realmente.
taken goal.
Matheus
And
Cunha.
with that, he takes home the match ball.
É.
And a
Tchê.
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like
Tá
that.
bom.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on
Vai
top
pegar a
of your
flecha no
game.
Pelé, não vai,
Everything
viado.
seems to be coming
De
off
jeito
for him.
nenhum.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
É o Rony.
Well, they've got
Ah,
it back in a
boss.
hurry. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the counter is on. Challenge just a bit on
Falta.
the firm
Cê
side.
é louco.
Cannavaro has given away a free kick,
Desculpa.
and he has shown him a yellow card.
Santos are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of
Público
momentum is
presente
bang
na
in their
partida
favour.
de hoje.
What a throw in.
8.855 espectadores.
Zanetti wins the duel this time. The less said about that pass, the better. Silvestre. Now, can they get him away? Lovely bit of skill. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's destined
Para
for
quando
the
ele
flank.
marcou no fundo, rapaz.
Driven in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Schneider goes short. Santos are looking to go forward now. And he has been
Oxi,
fouled there.
falta.
Referee
Zita do
has
jogo.
resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, you either commit a foul and take
Mexe, essa aqui mexe o gol, viu?
or just stand by and
Tá suave que não vai fazer daí não.
potential goal.
Mexe um pouquinho
It's
pro
not a
lado.
great choice,
Aí,
Peter,
boa.
but I think I do the former,
Podia
particularly
ser,
in
né?
that position.
Best being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem
Ah,
to take
best,
on
mano.
marking
Demora,
the
viado.
game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Look at the space here. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a
Jogo.
vulnerability until the move was
Que louco,
stifled.
gente.
That'll have
Esse dia do
stirred a
jogo,
little
velho.
concern.
That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Pele. Schneider. Looking to play him in. Played out to the left flank. And it's Neymar. That is good progress on the left. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Schneider going face to face with his great rival. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Ih, mano.
Zanetti. And the pass is intercepted. Totti. Neymar. Referee's given a throw.
Tá bom.
Silvestre. And here's Neymar. Silvestre in acres of space out. Impressive jump.
Ih, tio da pô.
No joy, but a decent
Esse
try.
Berbatov do cara
Wonder
é
what
bom, hein,
was on
mano?
his
Esse
mind
Berbatov
there.
que eu
Should have
tenho.
put his foot right through it.
And it's Messi. McManaman. McManaman!
Sim.
Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry
Let's
on the
go, right.
cake.
Shoots!
Nossa, mano.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Ih, mano. Foi mal, velho.
That is good strength. Van Bronckhorst. Best.
Ah, deixa eu ter, pai.
Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. And that
Teremos
interception
3
was
minutos de
most
acréscimo.
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. McManaman
Foi mal.
finds himself
Morei.
offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the finish!
Toma, isso aí. Muito viado. É. Marca demais, né?
Corner number 2 then. referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Isso.
They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A
Ninguém
tough
foi
win
fogo, filho.
earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Matias Cunha on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
Tá. Ixi, dá pra jogar mais não? Ué? Oxi. Ah, dá sim, dá sim, dá. Tô moscando. Apertar, apertar aqui. Eu falei, showzinho de ideia. O bagulho apareceu no negócio do nada. Acho que é porque você não entrou, tá ligado? Tava carregando pra você. A vida é isso. Deixa eu goma. Deixa eu aqui. Você que mexe, Vitor. É você que mexe. Ah, o jogo dá uns 26 anos, mano. Ah, porra. Entendi. É. Mas o que acontece? Esses mates aí, João, eles marcam também, tá ligado? Pode tomar uma capa. Pra mim, eu gosto mais da formação aí, João. Deixa eu te buscar, nem vi. Tá miséria, tio. O time dos caras é bom, filho. Honesto. É o Cruyff.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The Urbano Caldera. It really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football. Heroes and legends.
Tô aqui ainda.
So straight into the action. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. Big chance!
Não acredito,
Oh,
Vitor.
it's hit the
Não
post.
acredito, mano.
Kukçu clears without
Você
hesitation.
é louco. Tio.
Messi stood his ground strongly. Cross flung in towards the middle. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, that's nice.
Falta o juiz.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valverde. Showing good feet. Here comes the cross. Leicester clears it away. There's the shot! Oh, it's Dembele. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the
Yeah, man.
opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will
that's
probably
not
come up
the
with
yeah.
something.
Beckham. And he's had it nicked away. Santos are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Van Bronckhorst is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the delivery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Ah, mano, acho normal. Caralho, velho.
That's an
Normal.
imaginative pass. Very calmly anticipates. Pele. Van Bronckhorst tries to pass it through. Van Bronckhorst was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Merda do cara, não consigo.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pele. Best. Oh, that's neat. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nicely weighted ball.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out wide. Valverde pings
No.
it across.
Deu certo. Uhum.
Cruyff. Chance here to counter. Not the most accurate pass. He has found a way through. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And that's been
Another
intercepted.
That was well played. well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Bronckhorst. Best. He's found a way through. Now the ball in. Oh, important interception. Closing it. Pele! It's in!
Wow.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh,
Look who turns
louco.
up to give his side the ultimate
Ah,
lift before
saco,
the
velho.
break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tá vendo?
And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking
Foi
points
fone.
in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Você tá agitando uma vez no
Santos
YouTube, velho.
led by one goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair
Cê
reflection
é
of what
louco.
we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this
É,
game
bagulho
is
top.
there to be won, and a minor
Tava
tweak
tava
maybe all
muito
it
lá,
needs
porque
to change it.
Pronto.
Santos can look back
Mm.
at a decent
Outra vez.
first half. 1-0 the
Outra vez.
score.
não, assim, tipo, contabilidade. Agora para despertar tem que ser. Eu tava.
Ela vibra aqui, ó.
So right back into the action. Santos currently ahead by the smallest of margins. But Manaman receives it in a wide position. Shot a goal!
Nossa.
It's in!
Show.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Pele at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Oh, now this is
Mentira,
interesting,
isso.
and the referee has pointed to the spot.
Ah, você foi tanto.
Santos really could have done without this. Drama over the penalty
Pegando na
spot.
esquerda. Tá ligado. Aí, que safado.
That's one back.
Caralho.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely
Yeah.
what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Casapia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Very nicely done.
Tá, pô.
Best going face-to-face with his great rival. And a chance!
Nossa. Mano, isso aí foi uma jogada de cinema, já. Cê é louco.
Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Cê é
I'm sat here,
louco, já.
Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Ih, caralho.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Foi bom.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious
Nossa,
trouble.
mano, que é
was in
chato,
store.
hein?
But Manaman, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. The pass is intercepted. Messi, great vision. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Pele, decent
Esse
chance!
gol.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's Dembele. He's beaten the last man. Messi, not a... And Messi!
Nossa,
Oh, wow, that's crazy!
bosta, mano.
That is
Esse zagueiro
lovely.
tudo errado
Finished
também,
with
foi mal.
amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Shifting momentum. Real
Nossa, que
chance!
golaço, mano.
And it's in. One sweeping move, executed with deadly
Esse
efficiency.
tá treta,
Well,
João.
it's an
Tá
example
difícil,
of
velho.
counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Santos go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And this is Messi.
Que
Messi
mentira, mano.
is flagged offside.
Eu peguei a flechinha ali, eu não consegui também.
Nesta. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now,
Deixa,
who's
deixa,
going to be
mano.
first to this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, it's Dembele. Messi. That is lovely. Oh, good take and a good air. Park Ji-sung!
That's
Sério?
just playing it safe and
Wow.
simple.
Zanetti wins the duel this time. He's
Fui
going
aí,
to be
velho.
disappointed with
E
that.
fui aí, falando minha ainda, tá ligado?
Berry. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Now that looks a decent ball. Best providing an outlet on that. There's the header!
Acredito que ele segurou,
Could
viado.
have won it there
Sozinho,
and then.
mano.
He knows that. Oh, he knows
Vai
it.
se ferrar.
Steve McManaman is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Oh, no joy this time. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Falta.
Well, that's surely a foul free kick. And it's Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this?
Nossa.
Best has it out wide and in space. He's been
Tá,
bundled
vamos ver.
over. That is a foul.
O cara bate, mano.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Beckham. Kukçu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Threads one in.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh,
Best. Oh, good read.
caramba,
He
velho.
read
Não
that
podia
really
girar,
well
mano.
and stopped it.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found space here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's put pay to the danger.
Garante.
And time is
Sério que
up.
esses caras que foi fogo, João.
Santos can reflect on a job really well done.
Bem,
Superior tactically,
é que lá
physically
amanhã,
and mentally. All round the better side, it turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Pedimos que
Best
permaneçam
picking up the...
uma banho lá, João.